Hey guys, making another video. And this time, it's not going to be about YouTube this time. This time, it's going to be about Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, my favorite childhood game while growing up.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Crave here, and in today's video, we're going to be going through the top 5 dumbest 911 calls, and, everyone has their own little lapses in judgment and really stupid fucking moments in their life. Trust me, I've had quite a few, but these take those to a whole new level, like a whole new level of stupidity, because obviously 911 is specifically for emergencies, and these people apparently don't understand that, and they're, wasting the operator's time, and people who possibly could actually need help are getting fucked over by these fucking idiots. So these 5 are like the dumbest, funny ones that I could find, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Before we actually get into that, though, I'd really appreciate if you guys could leave a like in the video, because I gotta beg for it. I'm really desperate. I'm a piece of shit. Also, I'm doing a $150 Amazon gift card giveaway. I'll leave a link to that down in the description if you want to go and enter that. I'm going to be doing another giveaway on top of that here soon. And to enter into that one, all you have to do is to be subscribed and turn on that little bell notification next to the subscribe button. So get ready for that. And, you can do that right now. I'm really desperate, Jesus Christ. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and get into this top 5. And in the number 5 spot, we've got an officer who was actually stupid enough to call 911 after he ate some pot brownies. And the reason he had some pot brownies was because he had confiscated some marijuana off of, like, a suspect or a person that he caught. And then instead of turning that into the police department, he decided to keep a little bit for himself and, bake it in those brownies. And he also gave some to his wife, and by the time they were both stoned as fuck, they ended up calling the 911 number up, and, they thought they had overdosed on marijuana.
I think I'm having an overdose of this with my wife.
Overdose of what?
Marijuana. So I don't know if it had something in it. Can you please send rescue?
Did you guys have fever or anything?
No, I think we're dying.
Okay, how much did you guys have?
I don't know. We made brownies, and I think we're dead. Time is going by really, 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 really slow.
Well, instead of being charged... Sorry. Instead of being charged, the police department let the officer resign. His wife was not charged either. So far, police officials have not commented.
Moving on to number 4, we've got a lady who called 911 over a Burger King order, and apparently they kept on messing her order up, and they gave her, the wrong type of cheeseburger, because she wanted a Western barbecue burger or some stupid shit like that, and they kept on fucking it up. Now, I'm not super surprised that Burger King fucked up her order, because, well, it's fast food. Pretty much every single fast food chain fucks it up constantly. But the thing is, she's in the drive-thru, and she should have just went inside and, gotten things fixed. However, she decided to be a rampant bitch because, if I'm being honest, that's kind of what she was. And call up 911 and waste people's time on fucking a fast food order.
Yeah, I'm over here at Burger King right here in San Clemente. No, not San Clemente. I'm sorry. I live in San Clemente. I'm in Laguna Niguel, I think. That's where I'm at. I'm at a drive-thru right now. I ordered my food 3 times. They're mopping the floor inside, and I understand they're busy. They're not even busy. Okay, I've been the only car here. I asked them 4 different times to make me a Western barbecue burger. Okay, they keep giving me a hamburger with lettuce, tomato, and cheese, onions, and I said, I'm not leaving. I want a Western burger because I just got my kids from Taekwondo. They're hungry. I'm on my way home, and I live in San Clemente. Okay, she gave me another hamburger. It's wrong. I said 4 times. I said, I want it. She goes, can you go out and park in front? I said, no. I want my hamburger right. So then the lady came to the manager, whoever she is, she came up and she said, do you want your money back? And I said, no, I want my hamburger. My kids are hungry, and I have to jump on that toll freeway. I said, I am not leaving this spot, and I said, I will call the police because I want my Western burger done right. Now, is that so hard?
Okay, what exactly is it you want us to do for you?
I send the officer down here. I want them to make me right.
Ma'am, we're not going to go down there and enforce your Western bacon cheeseburger. Ma'am, then I suggest you get your money back and go somewhere else. This is not a criminal issue. We can't go out there and make them make you a cheeseburger the way you want it.
Well, you're supposed to be here to protect me.
Well, what are we protecting you from? A wrong cheeseburger?
No.
Is this a harmful cheeseburger or something? I don't understand what you want us to do.
Heading over to number 3, we've got a really dumb one, and it's not necessarily that this person was an asshole or anything like that, because it seemed like a really nice lady. The issue is, She called up 911 for a really stupid fucking reason. It seemed like she was 100% serious when she called up this 911 operator, because I actually thought that she was actually in trouble, but it's one of those moments where I think you just sit there and think, holy shit, I'm kind of retarded. But basically, she called up the 911 operator and said that she was locked inside of her car, and if you don't know, cars have, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's certainly not going to shock you once you hear it. By the way, there isn't really a video for this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and let gameplay run through and not put anything on the screen. So you're just going to hear the audio with gameplay, so I hope that doesn't piss you off.
What's the emergency?
Hi, I'm at the corner of Pleasant Hill and John Young Parkway. I'm in a Walgreens parking lot, and my car will not start. I'm locked inside my car. I cannot open my car. I can't get the windows down. Nothing electrical works. And it's getting very hot in here, and I'm not feeling well. I need some help.
Are you able to pull the lock up on the door and open the door? You should be able to just pull the lock up even if it's electrical.
I've tried it. Oh, okay. All right, I got that going. Okay.
So are you able to get out of the car now?
Yes, I got the door open.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'll see if I can get AAA or something.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Moving on to number 2, we've got a guy who broke into a woman's home, and you'd assume that the guy went and tried to steal a bunch of shit because, well, it's kind of what you fucking do when you break into someone's house. But he decided that he wanted to go and take a shower, and that's all he wanted to do. He didn't want to steal anything. And once a person got home, the woman got home who owned the house, she walked in and saw that there was a guy in the shower. She was really fucking confused. Next thing you know, 911 is up on the phone, and the real question is, who called 911? And I'll let you guys figure that one out in a clip.
I just broke into a house, and the owner came home.
You broke into a house?
Yeah,
Where at?
I don't know.
Okay, so are you still there?
Yeah,
Okay, so are you with...
I think they're guns. I'm sorry. My name is Timothy Chapik. I broke in. I was kidnapped. I've already called them. They're on the phone right now.
Okay, and the guy is white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
I have no idea. He was in the bathroom,
Okay, hold on a second.
and the door's shut. And he says he's in there, and I said, who the hell are you?
Okay.
And he said, Timothy something. I totally forgot his name.
Okay. And he said he broke in?
He said he broke in and he was kidnapped and he was taking a shower.
Okay.
And finally, in the number 1 spot, we've got a dumbass who called 911 to ask about how much pot you can grow without getting in trouble. And he was talking about how he was growing like 1 or 2 plants himself. Next thing you know, well, he gets fucking arrested because that's pretty straightforward right there. This guy's just not very intelligent, gotta say. My favorite part about this whole entire situation with this 911 call is actually why he did it, and then what he did afterwards after he got in trouble, and it just made the whole entire thing for it. Like, honestly, this guy just did not give a single fuck that day. I also thought it was great how the operator was just sitting there, like, responding to the guy's questions and tracing them at the same exact time, sitting there just not trying to fucking laugh her ass off. Like, I'm pretty sure you can tell in her voice that she is just holding it back as hard as she can.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Let's not get into that yet.
If it's not an emergency, you don't call 911, sir.
Well, I have a legal question.
Is it life-threatening or an active crime in progress?
Crime in progress, possibly. I was just growing some marijuana. I was just wondering how much, trouble you can get into for one plant.
You're growing marijuana and you want to know how much. Depends on how big the plant is.
It's only a seedling.
It didn't take long for police to track the call to Michelson's home. There they found a small amount of marijuana and drug paraphernalia.
It's a first. Yeah, I can't say I've ever had this happen before.
Michelson admitted he bought seeds and equipment for growing. Police then charged him with marijuana possession and other crimes.
He did tell officers that he did it because he wanted to make his mother angry.
Michelson was later released on $5,000 bail. He had no comment on his arrest, but he did have a not-so-subtle message as he left the police station.
He spun around and stuck both middle fingers up at the dispatchers.
Those are the clips that I have for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video. Let's try to break 8,000 likes. That would be insanely awesome. I really appreciate that, you guys. Also, make sure to comment down below and tell me which one of these 5 people who called 911 was the dumbest. And feel free to tell me if you ever called 911 for a really dumb reason, like maybe you were a kid, or you were older and you're just a dumbass, and maybe you called because they fucked up your Western barbecue burger. Let me know down in the comment section about that, because I'm curious to hear about that. If maybe you've ever called it when you're a kid and you're like 4 years old also too, and you didn't know what you're doing. Because I know a lot of people have done that before. I never did myself, but I know a couple people who did. Anyway, so I'm going to end the video off right about there, so I will see you guys later. Cha-bang, bitches.
Okay, we're going to be late. Let me talk to you. Where's your mom? Fighting? is he? What's going on? Lisa? Lisa? What's going on? Mommy. How's it hurting her? Okay, don't cry. We're going to send the police. Okay, now where's your mother at right now? She's in the body with them. Okay, could you just send them police? Yeah, they're on their way, but I'm going to keep you on the line until they get there, okay? Is your front door open? Oh, no. Okay, then go unlock it and come back to the phone so the officers can get in. What's that? Okay. Knocked out. My little sister. Your player. Oh my God! What's the matter? Okay, the police are on the way, okay? Hello?
For 911, where's your emergency?
This is Sandy. 221 Rock Crimson Road.
What's the problem?
Police. Send the police.
What's the problem there?
The chip killed my friend.
What's the problem with your friend?
Oh, please.
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Send the police up with a gun. Hurry
Who
up.
has a gun?
Please, hurry up. He's killing my girlfriend.
What is the problem?
He's killing my friend.
Who's killing your friend?
My chimpanzee.
Oh, your chimpanzee is killing your friend.
Yes. He ripped her apart. Hurry up.
With a gun.
Hurry up, please.
There's someone on the way.
With guns, please. Shoot him.
What is the monkey doing? Tell me what the monkey's doing.
He ripped her face off.
If the monkey moves away from your friend, let me know, okay? So we can try to help your friend.
No, I can't. She's dead. She's dead.
Why are you saying that she's dead?
She's dead. He ripped her apart.
He ripped what apart? Her face?
Everything.
He ripped her apart?
I think I'm gonna faint.
No, just breathe, okay? I'm gonna stay with you on the phone until they get there.
Listen to me. Please hurry. Please hurry. Oh my God. Shoot him.
Sandra, stay in your car.
Shoot him.
Sandra, I need you to stay in your car.
Shoot him, please. I tried stabbing him, and he's hurt now too. So he's gonna attack anybody. I can't get out of this car. Oh, well, there's some guy been checking the place out. Well, he went in the back. I have an apartment in the back, and he said he was looking for a guy.
I'll take mid. Top. Phil, please. I'll fill. Top. Has anybody called Top? So Jax, you have Top? Okay. Yeah, you have Top, guys. Timo Jungle? Timo doesn't jungle. Are you trolling?
Dude, I'm not trolling. This shit's legit and this build works.
Okay. Today we ask the age-old question. Will it Hot Pocket? Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
A few weeks ago, we asked you Mythical Beasts to give us suggestions for what we could use to replace the crust of Philly Steak and Cheese Hot Pockets. And now we're doing it on this very special episode of Will It Hot Pocket.
I was super encouraged by your participation. Mythical Beast, thank you for submitting thousands of crust replacement suggestions. You did it.
Many of you actually made hashtag Will It Hot Pocket suggestions on a personal photo of mine of the North Carolina sunset on Instagram, so thanks for that.
You know you're into
Around the steak and cheese.
I'm going to try to pick mine up here.
I'm going to try to cut mine in half.
Never had cookie and steak and cheese together?
Oh.
What are you going to do there? You're picking up half, huh?
I'm just going to bring it to my mouth.
thanks to your suggestions, and with the 100% Angus beef and real cheese from these Hot Pockets, we ask, will it Hot Pockets? We had to get creative with these crusts, because you were very creative with your suggestions, so kudos to you.
And we want to acknowledge the fact that many of you suggested the same things. We just chose the first one we found. So thanks for all your suggestions, including the first one we're going to get started with. Jose Medina, who suggested French toast. French toast. Will it Hot Pocket?
I got a good feeling about this one. First of all, look at this.
Nice.
All right, so you got egg-drenched bread as a crust, and look, we've got even some. You got to put some syrup on this thing.
Oh, you gotta.
Steak and cheese inside
All
of
up
French
in the
toast,
inside.
man.
I can preemptively answer this question before I eat it.
But why?
Yes, it will.
Why would you want to do that when you can bite it first?
I kind of want to spread my butter around. Get a butter bite, buddy.
Butter bite, buddy. Now, how hot is this?
Hey, buddy, get a butter bite.
You got to kiss it to see how hot it is.
Hey, did you get a butter bite, butter? Hey, buddy, did you get a butter bite?
Got the steak and cheese peeking through.
Oh, man. Oh, brother.
Wow. I'll be your brother.
Did you get a butter bite, brother? Will it Hot Pocket? Yes.
We're off to a really good start.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one is a bigger question mark for me. This one is suggested by Gotchi Tater Tots on Twitter, who says, why not cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. Will it Hot Pocket?
Now, cantaloupe's a carvable. Whoa, this is huge.
That's like the size of a regular cantaloupe, guys.
How are we going to...
Well, there's two of us.
It's heavy.
And there's one of it.
And we're going to go what?
All right, this is my half, that's your half.
Okay.
Let's just go until we get to the steak and cheese. You let me know when you make contact. Not with me, but with the steak and cheese.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. I'm not making eye contact.
I got a lot of cantaloupe.
I didn't get as much cantaloupe.
Man, you're like a shark.
It's hard.
I'm afraid to go in at this point. Well, let's just take turns. You get some steak and cheese?
I got a hole. It's like getting steak and cheese out of a coconut. Just cut it in half, man. I'm impatient with this.
Don't put your fingers in the way.
This one's dangerous.
Let's just unfold it.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
Like, look
it
at
looks
this.
like a natural cantaloupe.
Look at
It just
this
happens to have
fruit.
steak and cheese as
Yeah.
like seeds.
Yeah, this is natural.
This is a nice brunch item.
Oh.
Martha, look at the cantaloupe.
It's warm and cheesy and steaky in there.
That's good.
Will it Hot Pocket?
Yes. And now, moving along to one that I think weirdly makes sense, suggested by Cat Rose.
Really? You think this one?
A pickle.
Pickle.
Will it Hot Pocket?
Here they are.
I
Whoa,
think it
these
makes
are some
sense.
huge pickles.
Because think about it. You put pickles on sandwiches that have steak and cheese on them.
Grab one.
Like a burger.
Okay.
You know?
It looks like a stuffed pepper, but it's a pickle.
You gonna go like a corn on the cob or like a normal pickle?
I don't know. Hunky.
I want to go from the sides. A lot of
Oh,
juice.
God.
There's a lot of juice. I didn't even get breakthrough.
I didn't even get breakthrough. Wow.
The pickle is strong.
It is strong, but this is like
But the
state
taste,
fair material.
the taste is pretty good. I'm gonna go here now.
I didn't think I would like this, but I'm in love with this.
Really?
I'm gonna marry this.
Will you marry me? No, don't do that, please. But I think the operative question is, will it Hot Pocket?
Yes. Shall we move on to dessert?
Oh.
Got a great suggestion from Jace Plays. Great name. Any name that ends in a Z. Great suggestion that involves
I've always thought that.
cookie. Cookie.
Will it Hot Pocket?
Alrighty.
Wow, so as you can see, we basically have created a cookie crust around the steak and cheese.
I'm gonna try to pick mine up here.
I'm going to try to cut mine in half.
Never had cookie and steak and cheese together.
Uh-oh.
What are you gonna do there? You picking up half, huh?
I'm going to bring it to my mouth.
I'm not even getting steak and cheesiness yet.
I'm getting it. I taste all the flavors. They got to come in waves.
Oh yeah.
And none of the waves are disagreeable. I think the problem is by the end of eating one of these, you've eaten like 17 cookies.
And that's a
No
problem
person
for who?
should eat 17 cookies in one sitting.
Oh well, you can take a little break and then come back to it. I'm gonna come back to that. But will it Hot Pocket?
Yes! Things are about to get interesting. Suggested
Can I
by...
take a nap first?
No, you got more stuff to eat. Suggested by Michael Wilkie. Smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon.
Will it Hot Pocket?
Would it surprise you if I told you that,
Thank you.
A, I've never had smoked salmon and I've never desired it, but when it becomes a crust for steak and cheese, then I'm a little more open, but not that much.
Well, listen, you know me. I eat a lot of things, but I'm not a fan typically of smoked salmon because
It's
I
not
can
raw,
smell it
it's
already.
smoked.
It's just smoked.
It smells like campfire. Like if I'm in a survival situation, I'm hip
It
to
does smell a little bit like a campfire, but like, we're not here to smell it. We're here to eat it.
Where am I gonna attack this? I think I'm gonna attack it from right
Wherever
over
you
here.
please, man.
You're liking the prospects here?
No.
Oh, you're not? Okay, good.
I just have a positive attitude about everything.
Good for us.
Oh, it translates to you, too.
It does.
Okay.
Look at me. Look at how I'm smiling now.
Okay.
3, 2, bite. It just doesn't look appetizing to me.
Can you taste the salmon? I can
Yeah.
taste the salmon.
There's a couple of directions that it could go, and I'd rather for it to go out than down.
Oh, you're not going to get it all the way down? I mean, I took a nice bite, and I got it. Look at that. I got it all the way down. Come on, Chipmunk Link. You got to get it down.
I don't think I can get it down.
Listen, it's going to get worse after this, so you better get this down. Oh, gosh. You get it?
Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
man. Look,
She's gone.
look, we did it.
But will it Hot Pocket?
No.
Not today. All right, this next one goes out to all y'all green thumbs out there. You like that? You didn't expect a green thumb shout out.
I didn't.
This crust was suggested by Janeth Islis on YouTube. Flowers.
Flowers? Will it Hot Pocket?
Oh wow, this is like a florist got a hold of some steak and cheese.
Like a special occasion.
So-
like Link's having a baby.
Yeah, I hope not again. I got enough of those.
Okay, so this is like a whole sunflower
It stinks.
on the bottom.
Does one of these flowers like stink on purpose?
It's the bottom of the flower, dude. It's this part.
Stinky. Okay, let's just go in for a dining experience like no other. Someone's got to answer this question. 3, 2.
Oh.
Oh! I don't know if this is possible either.
Come on, let's get it down. Oh, gosh.
Get it down? Who knew flowers were such a nasty, nasty bad thing?
I thought, eating flowers. Oh. Apparently not. I don't think it's going to happen for you, Link.
I was trying to get it down. Look at my eyes, man. They're watery.
You know what it's like? It's like going into a Venus. You're making it kind of tough on me at this point.
Oh, you can do it. I'm sure you'll like it.
I'm gonna
Swallow it. I'll just eat a flower or some flower petals. Kind of bitter. You got it down?
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
Will it Hot Pocket?
No! This next one is an example of new Marionas getting very creative. Clay. Will it Hot Pocket?
This looks
like clay.
Yeah, it's a brick of clay.
I'm
What is
guessing.
this?
I'm guessing there's steak and cheese inside that brick.
Yeah, there definitely is.
We should make this like that scene in Ghost. You be Demi Moore, and I'll be Patrick Swayze, and I'll reach around him.
No, it can just be the other scene from Ghost where you die.
Okay, all right. So much for that.
So opening this up. Ooh.
Yummy.
Like literally, ooh.
Yummy.
Not like, ooh. Wow. Steak and cheese and earth.
It's a perfect crust.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
3, 2. Good consistency right off the bat. I can't tell where the steak and cheese ends and the clay begins.
I can.
In my mouth, it's not bad.
Oh, well, that's where it is.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty scared to swallow this. Like the top floor, I'm good. Bottom floor, probably not so much.
It's not bad. It's just not anything. It's definitely not good. Hold on, you swallowed it? Holy moly! Every time I get ready to swallow it, my brain will not let it go. It's
Swallow
like,
it.
I can't.
You can't do it?
My brain just telling my mouth to swallow.
It's like, don't be stupid. It's like ground up rocks.
And it won't do it.
That's fine.
All right. Sorry, I'm bailing out.
So let's ask the question. Will it Hot Pocket? No. Let's move on. Safira Diani made... Safira, thank you. I'm being facetious. For your suggestion. You have suggested Squid Body. Squid Body. Will it Hot Pocket? Gosh.
Oh! Wow. They're kind of cute.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, it doesn't smell good.
Yeah, it's like each one went right into a nostril.
Oh, my.
Just a cute little squid, Link. It's like they just jumped out of the ocean, opened themselves up, got some steak and cheese put into them, just closed back up and landed on this plate.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Crave here, and in today's video we're going to be going through... This one's a little bit more of a game than an experiment, but he basically is like trying to see which lighter blows up first after he lights them. Yeah, long story. You'll see what I fucking mean here in a second, because I can't really explain it. It's like a fucking human centipede of lighters, but the greatest thing about this clip is the fact that he's doing this in his fucking living room while there's like explosions going on. He doesn't give a single shit.
All right. Yeah.
That one had more.
That was more intense.
Moving on to number 9, we've got Grant Thompson, otherwise known as the King of Random, and he uploaded a video called "What Does Liquid Nitrogen Do to Your Face?" And if you know what liquid nitrogen is, it's a very, very, very cold liquid. So obviously throwing this up onto your face is pretty insane, and I know a lot of you guys are sitting there saying, "Oh, I hope his fucking face falls off after this shit." Hey, you guys, you can't even fucking deny it. You guys like seeing pain, that kind of stuff. You're some sadistic motherfuckers, but he does end up being okay.
This, my friends, is the real deal. This is liquid nitrogen, and this is going in my face right now. Oh, I missed. We gotta do that again. I'm gonna try this again. This time I'm just gonna throw it straight at my face because the side angle, I think my nose blocked off half of it to this eye. Now, you might be wondering what this feels like to get hit in the face, and honestly, it doesn't really feel like anything. It's almost like walking into a room with a cold draft. Things cool down a little bit, but water would stick to your skin, whereas liquid nitrogen just evaporates immediately.
Heading over to number 8, we have Thoisoy2 with a really cool video about rubidium, which, according to his title, is a metal that's more expensive than gold, which is pretty insane. And apparently rubidium has some explosive properties if you do the right stuff to it, so he's going to show that off in this video. But I feel like I need to throw up that Jesse Pinkman science bitch meme. I don't know if I'll actually remember to do it, because I usually don't when I edit these commentaries and stuff. So if I do remember it, I'll definitely have to reward myself with some chicken tendies for being such a good boy.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yes, science, bitch.
To get started, simply cut off a piece of rubidium and leave it on a napkin. Because of the oxidation of its oxygen, rubidium melts by the heat of the reaction. In this case, rubidium might become self-igniting, setting flames to everything surrounding it. If you take a large piece of rubidium and leave it on a wooden surface, if you throw even a small piece of rubidium in water, an explosion will immediately occur.
In the number 7 spot, we've got Crazy Russian Hacker, and I knew I had to put this guy on here because I get a shit ton of comments saying, "Oh, you fucking forgot that safety's your #1 priority," or some shit like that, and you guys would just go bonkers on me. But this one, his video is called "Will Podlock Survive Thermite?" The English is just fantastic on that. But anyways, if you remember thermite, that's the shit that Bush used.
You go double the amount.
They had to melt the lock. Whoa, and they did. Kind of, anyways. Okay, it looks super melted. Let's see what happened. Oh yeah, the whole lock have melted. Look at it. Yep, we killed that lock.
Moving on to number 6, we have Mr. Gear with his egg versus gas torch video, and he didn't only use the gas torch up against that egg, he used it up against a bunch of other things, including my personal favorite, an Axe spray bottle, and that thing, well, you should know what happened. Heading over to number 5, we have Hard Science with their video called Biking Across a Pool of Cornstarch. And if you don't know what this is, it's basically oobleck. If you ever heard of that, it's just a bunch of cornstarch mixed with water. And it creates a really insane, like, fluid type thing that when you press down on it or put pressure on it, it, like, solidifies to a certain extent. It's really cool if you've never tried it.
Oh, nice. I need your weight to save me. Nope. Don't flip. Do you really know how to ride a bike? Come on, go, go, go. You're doing so good. Anthony, keep pedaling. Oh, keep pedaling. You're only making it worse.
In the number 4 spot, we've got Juke Squad with the 6-foot man in giant water balloon. And this is more of a challenge than a science experiment, but I honestly just didn't really fucking care enough. And I said, you know what? I'm throwing it in this list because I like it, okay? The thing that I thought was really funny about this video was that when things went wrong, it took people quite a while to fucking help them out.
I don't know what's gonna happen first. Is the balloon gonna pop or am I gonna sink? Get the hose out of my face! You gotta pop that shit. Hey, I'm gonna get it now.
Pop it, pop it.
Hey, Wes, get out of the way.
Pop it. Pop it.
Moving on to number 3, we have Mr. Gear on the list again, and this guy just really loves his explosions, but if you remember those lighters that I showed you at the very beginning of the video, like in the number 10 slot, well, these are making a little bit of a comeback in this one. Basically, there's a lot of explosions, that's all I'm gonna say. Heading over to number 2, we have Molten Copper versus a coconut, and basically this guy just drills a hole into the coconut and then pours molten copper inside of the coconut, so pretty fucking self-explanatory to the title, but I just think this one's insane because the coconut looks like a little mini volcano type thing. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we've got the Backyard Scientist again with his video called Pouring Molten Salt into Water. So he heated up salt to a super high temperature, and then he poured that liquefied salt into the water. And it just, you know, it failed the first couple times, but when it finally worked to the extent that he wanted it to, it freaked him the fuck out is what it looks like.
That wasn't too bad. We survived.
One. Oh my god, I got it. No way.
This explosion was totally awesome and a total surprise. I was expecting a little bit of splattering, but what I got was like a full-on powerful explosion. Look at the cavitation bubbles on the glass, and it just shattered it and blew that fish tank glass across my yard.
Those are the clips that I have for today's video. Hope you guys did it.
This explosion was totally awesome and a total surprise. I was expecting a little bit of splattering, but what I got was like a full-on powerful explosion. Look at the cavitation bubbles on the glass, and it just shattered it and blew that fish tank glass up. When you mix salt into water, you normally get a very safe product like salt water, but under special conditions, mixing the two together can result in a massive explosion. So today, that's exactly what we're going to try to do. So I first saw this video a couple months ago posted by the channel What We Made, and the guy just took some molten salt and poured it into the water. It started exploding and splattering all over the place, and I couldn't figure out why it was happening. Was it a chemical reaction or a physical reaction? I couldn't figure it out, but what I do know is I had to try it for myself. So with the help of a high-speed camera, we should be able to tell exactly what's going on. So I'm going to be using this Morton kosher salt, but I'm pretty sure that any table salt will work. And yes, you actually can melt table salt. It has a melting point of 1,474 degrees Fahrenheit or 801 degrees Celsius. When it's molten, it's very water-like and fluid, but it quickly hardens into a mass of crystals, and it makes a cool noise when it cools down. This is a small stainless steel shot glass crucible I found at the thrift store, and it holds about 50 grams, okay, exactly 50 grams of sodium chloride. Next, I put it into my furnace, turn on the propane, and just blast it until it melts. This takes about 10 minutes, and you can tell when it's melted because the bright yellow sodium flames coming out the top. Well, let's put it into my high-tech pouring device and see what happens. That wasn't too bad. We survived. Well, I was expecting an explosion, and that hardly splattered at all. I'll try this again. 2, 1. Alright, now I'm getting pretty disappointed. I thought this would explode, so I heated it up really hot, and I said I'm going to pour it in as fast as I can. And 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! I got it. No way. This explosion was totally awesome and a total surprise. I was expecting a little bit of splattering, but what I got was like a full-on powerful explosion. Look at the cavitation bubbles on the glass, and it just shattered it and blew that fish tank glass across my yard. I still don't know what's going on, and I think we should try again. Plus, an experiment has to be repeatable to be valid. That last shot was awesome, but I think it was a little bit overexposed, so I put a zoom lens on it and I cranked down the exposure so it'll be darker and maybe we can see better what's going on. If this one goes boom, we gotta protect your little doggy ears too. Good boy. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm so scared. Yep, that was an explosion. Even at 7,000 frames per second, the explosion is nearly instantaneous. You can see just a small amount of sodium chloride salt could create this huge gas bubble. And just when I think it's over, there's more little explosions happening on the inside surface of this gas bubble. And just when I think it's done, boom. You know, that actually looks pretty peaceful. I mean, pretty peaceful for a cloud filled with molten salt expanding at several thousand feet per second that's trying to kill you. It still looks pretty nice. A close-up view was really interesting. Now I wanted to see what a wide-angle shot would look like. 2, 1. Cool. It's really interesting to see the force of this explosion. The glass on the fish tank flexes back and forth, and the whole thing jumps up an inch into the air. It probably displaced about 2 gallons of water out of the fish tank. This did end up breaking my fish tank, but not really. It just separated the glass from each other without breaking it. Now we're bumping it up to 21,000 frames per second. A little bit smaller resolution, but we gotta try.